this problem tells me that A equals B plus C plus D plus E. And the question really is asking me the average of A, B, C, D, and E in terms of A. Okay, so easy question if you don't understand the strategy here. If there's variables in the questions, variables in the answer, make up numbers. Make up numbers. So what I'm going to start off by doing is, let's see, let me pull this up over here. I'll make B2, I'll make C3, D4, E5, and based off of that, so if I'm making B2, C3, 4, 5, etc., I can calculate my A. And the 2, 3, 4, 5 I made up here, I just picked random numbers. You can make them anything you want. So 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 5, 14. And that tells me the value of A is 14. So now if the value of A is 14, the questions ask me to calculate the average of all these variables. So we know that 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 is 14. So 14 plus 14 will be 28. And in order to find the average, I have to divide by the number of things there are. So it's 28 divided by 5, which will give me 5.6. So my average of all the variables is 5.6, and that's based off of me making up B2, C3, D4, E5. That gave me A to be 14, and then I add up all these numbers over here divided by 5 to get my average to be 5.6. Cool, so now let's pull up the answer choices. So the answer choice A is saying A divided by 2, B 2A divided by 3, C and D over there. Now I'm going to plug my A back in. Remember, my A was 14. I'm going to plug my A 14 back into all my answer choices and see which one gives me the average of 5.6 or 28 divided by 5. So let's go to A. A will be 14 divided by 2, which is 7. And I can eliminate A. Let's go to B. B will be 2 times 14, so 2 times 14 divided by 3. I know that 2 times 14 is 28. 28 divided by 3 is not the same thing as 28 divided by 5, and I'll cross that out. Let's go to C. C is going to be 14 divided by 4, and out of that 14 divided by 4 is going to give me 3 point something. And for that reason, I'll cross out C as well. And lastly, I'll go to D. D is 2 times 14, which is 28, and that's 28 divided by 5. Same thing as what I had before. And for that reason, my answer is D. Now, on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd say this problem is close to your level 4. It's a tough problem, but if you understand the strategy, which is making variables in the questions, variable in the question, variable in the answers, the problem becomes a lot easier. This strategy is so important, I'm telling you. Every single SAT has about 40-50 points worth from 40-50 points just from this single strategy. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a recap again. The question was saying A equals B plus C plus D plus E. So what I did was I made up a number for B, C, D, and E, and then I got A to be 14, and then I figured out the average of all these numbers, which was 28 divided by 5, came out to 5.6. Then I plugged my A, which was 14, back in all my answer choices, and so I got the same answer. And D gave me 28 divided by 5, which is what I had over here, and for that reason my answer was D.